G'day battlers, and today we're going to be taking a look at Steelix in the Toxic Cup, specifically whether you want to be going for Dragon Tail or Thunderfang as your quick move. So Steelix ranks number 6 on PvPoke. Even if you aren't planning on using Steelix, you're definitely going to be seeing some around, so you're going to need to know how to beat it. PvPoke recommends Dragon Tail as the quick move, and then Crunch and Earthquake as the charge moves. We're not going to be touching the charge moves today, we're just going to leave it as Crunch and Earthquake on both movesets. But with water types being a pretty prevalent part of this meta, specifically one water type, B-Barrel, there's been a lot of talk about using Thunderfang as the quick move. So Thunderfang does a little bit more damage, but then charges energy a little bit slower. So obviously that more damage just compounds when you're up against a water type, but yeah, let's just take a look at how it does. So one-shot matchup, probably the best place to look, seeing as that's the most likely place you're going to be. So here we have a list of all of the wins that each moveset has with baiting, and this is against PvPoke's Toxic Cup meta. I took out the Shadow Pokemon, except Shadow Snorlax, because Golbat, Scizor, and Flygon all have the exact same matchups against both Steelixes, whether they're Shadow or not. So if it's a win against Flygon, it's also a win against Shadow Flygon. So I said before that this is with baiting, so that means if you want to land with the Earthquake, then you successfully shield bait with the Crunch and then land the Earthquake. So we'll take a look at what happens when you take the baiting away in a minute, but for now, we've got this here, and clearly Dragon Tail looks so superior. You've got a full 2 rows there, whereas Thunderfang's got like a row and a bit, it's a row and a bit. Both movesets beat Crustle, Wigglytuff, Trashadam, Galvantula, Golbat, Pidgeot, Scizor, and Skuntank. Dragon Tail has the unique wins of Drapion, Flygon, Gligar, Hippowdon, Alolan Muck, Piloswine, and Venusaur, whereas Thunderfang only has the unique wins against Fortress, which is pretty close, and against the Dragon Tail Steelix. So, yeah, that doesn't look great for the, in this baiting picture for Thunderfang, but Dragon Tail's high energy generation basically just allows it to get at the charge moves in the close matchups where you can like just get the Earthquake off and then finish off your opponent's Pokemon. So interestingly, you might actually also notice that for the Thunderfang, B-Barrel and Quillfish aren't actually there. He doesn't beat them in the one shield. So, you know, we'll talk about that a little bit later in the video, like just kind of where they do beat the water types and that sort of thing. But yeah, let's just see what happens when we take away the successful baiting. And yeah, it doesn't take a team rocket scientist to notice that the Dragon Tail side took a larger hit. Obviously neither side picked up any matchups because we basically just hit a button that said, what if things don't go to plan? So yeah, Dragon Tail lost its matchup against Wigglytuff, Flygon, Hippowdon, and Venusaur, while Thunderfang only loses its matchup with Fortress, which was pretty close already. So while the list of lost matchups isn't devastating for the meta for Dragon Tail, it's not likely you're going to see many Venusaurs around. It definitely takes Dragon Tail down half a peg though, so it's just a little worse I guess, and perhaps an argument could be made about how Thunderfang is a bit more consistent. So like we only lost the one matchup there, Thunderfang's still going to be able to beat Wigglytuff in that even matchup, which Dragon Tail then lost. So yeah, there's bits and pieces, you can go pros and cons I suppose. So let's go back to the water types though, because surely Thunderfang and Steelix should be able to threaten those at least a little bit. So as it turns out, because of Steelix already not liking the water types with its steel ground typing, it doesn't stand so hot in the one shield at all. So in the zero shield, both movesets are actually able to beat Quillfish because of its poison subtyping, land an Earthquake, bada bing bada boom. But then the 2 shield is where you're going to see a little bit of a distinction. So I don't have a graphic here to show you, but the matchups are like super similar in the 2 shield, except with the exception of the water types. So Thunderfang Steelix is able to take out both B-Barrel and Quillfish in the 2 shield matchup, whereas Dragon Tail is losing to both of them. So that is like the one place where that sort of water matchups come to fruition, in the 2 shield matchup. 2 shield matchup, you beat both water types, Dragon Tail beats none of them. So, I mean, that's good, I guess. Overall, I can't really recommend Thunderfang, as like you definitely want to have this on your Steelix, but it's certainly something you could use if you wanted to. Your opponent might not be expecting it, they might know the exact differences between Dragon Tail and Thunderfang. And yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say on that. One little side topic is regionals. So I'm planning on going to Sydney regionals, which is on the 5th of April, and I was talking to Bam Boss, one of the Sydney community leaders, about possibly streaming regionals. Now, to stream using the YouTube gaming app, I would need to have 1,000 subscribers. So I don't know whether to like make a push for 1,000 subscribers to stream regionals, because I'm also not sure about the nitty gritty yet. I need to have a chat with some people about exactly kind of what it takes, whether it's gonna whether PvP is gonna lag a bit more, or like just basically the nitty gritty details. So actually, if you ever streamed using the YouTube gaming app, hit me up, let me know yeah, we can have a little bit of a chat. But just wanted to bring that up, mention that it's something that I'm kind of playing around with as a possibility. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, especially that subscribe one. I mean, if we're going for 1,000, I guess we've got about 100 and a bit to go. So boom, boom, boom. But yeah, thank you to my patrons, NegativeBen10, NotRandyN3wman, Militime9458, and brajSF for supporting the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. I expect Regionals theme will be announced kind of soon. So yeah. Oh yeah, sorry about the hiatus, the like 4-day gap between videos. But yeah, anyway, yeah, okay, bye now. I think I've said that like lots of times, but now by saying this, I'm gonna say it again. Okay, bye now.